7th grade Open Up Resources, Illustrative Mathematics. Unit 4, Lesson 8, Percent Increase and Decrease with Equations. Problem number 1. A pair of designer sneakers was purchased for $120. Since they were purchased, their price has increased by 15%. What is the new price? To find 15% of 120, we need to multiply 0.15 times 120. That gives us 18. That means that 15% of $120 is $18. Take the original price of the shoes, $120, and add $18, and you'll have the new price. The new price for the sneakers is $138. Problem number 2. Elena's aunt bought her a $150 savings bond when she was born. When Elena is 20 years old, the bond will have earned 105% in interest. How much will the bond be worth when Elena is 20 years old? To find 105% of 150, we need to multiply 1.05 times 150. That's $157.50. Let's add that to the original $150, and Elena will have $307.50 when she is 20 years old. Problem number 3. In a video game, Claire scored 50% more points than Tyler. If C is the number of points that Claire scored, and T is the number of points that Tyler scored, which equations are correct? Select all that apply. Remember, 50% can be represented as 0.50. 50% of what Tyler has would be represented as 0.50 times T. Claire scored 50% more than Tyler, so to represent Claire's score, we can write 0.50 times T plus T, which is also equal to 1.5 T. We can select all the equations that have the same value as C equals 1.5 T. Obviously, we can select A because C equals 1.5 T. I'm not going to select B because C doesn't equal T plus 0.5. I can select C because the equation for C has the same value as C equals 1.5 times T. I'm not going to select D because C does not equal T plus 50. And I will select E because C does equal 1 plus 0.5 times T. Problem number 4 from 7th grade, Unit 4, Lesson 6. Draw a diagram to represent each situation. A. The number of miles driven this month was a 30% decrease of the number of miles driven last month. This diagram represents 100% of the miles driven last month. 10 sections, each worth 10%. To represent the number of miles driven this month, we need to knock off 30% because there was a 30% decrease. This second diagram represents the number of miles driven this month. That would be 70%, 7 sections, each worth 10%. B. The amount of paper that a copy shop used this month was a 25% increase of the amount of paper they used last month. This diagram represents 100% of the paper used last month. To create a diagram that represents the amount of paper used this month, we'd have to add 25%. That would be 2 sections of 10% and a half of a section of 10%, since half of 10% is 5%. Problem number 5 from 7th grade, Unit 4, Lesson 5. Which decimal is the best estimate of the fraction 29/40? That's just a bit less than 30/40, or 3/4, or 75/100. So I would pick C, 7/10, which is 70/100. We can find out for sure by dividing 29 by 40. 29 divided by 40 equals 0.725. So I'll go with C, 7/10. Problem number 6 from 7th grade, Unit 3, Lesson 3. Could 7.2 inches and 28 inches be the diameter and circumferences of the same circle? Explain why or why not. No, since 7.2 times pi equals just about 22.6. That means that a circle with a diameter of 7.2 would have a circumference of 22.61, not 28. Don't forget to support my YouTube channel by liking this video, leaving a comment below, and subscribing to my channel. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.